Hey guys, and welcome to today's video, the first of two videos today. It is of course the Japanese Grand Prix qualifying stream, and then straight after, guys, is of course the race as well. But hopefully everyone's having a fantastic Tuesday. I thought it was Monday for a second there, but all this New Year holiday season and all that is just horrible. But I hope everyone's having a fantastic day anyway, whatever you're doing around the world, and we are here for this career mode episode. Now, first and foremost, guys, I apologise for last night. I don't know what happened. It had nothing to do with the sensitivity of the centre of my wheel. It wasn't that. For some reason, the wheel sharply turned right when I was turning into the door right hand, as you may have remembered, or some. I can't remember what corner it was where it happened, but the wheel just started turning right, and all the force feedback was just turning my wheel right. Literally, I didn't know. I was trying to yank it to left, so you may have seen me correct it on there. So there's another issue I've discovered with this wheel. So it's annoying. So unfortunately, that has come up now. But I do want to give a shout out, by the way, to someone called Michael Marcido, I think it is, who donated $1. So thank you very much for that. All helps, I guess. So thank you very much to him. But obviously we are here for the Japanese Grand Prix, as I mentioned, and the start of, hopefully, the end of career mode, potentially, down the line, because I'm going to try and finish this series off by the end of next week. We've only got Japan, America, Mexico, Brazil, and Abu Dhabi. So theoretically, we could get this done if we did every career mode every day, but obviously we're not going to do that because we've got other stuff on the channel that I really want to get out there for you guys, including the AOR return at Hungary on there. But anyway, we're going to kick this off now, guys. So please make sure, guys, before we get into this, that you like the video as well. The more likes we get, the more I'll get more of these career mode videos out for you guys. The more we get, throw away the wheel. I would, but I haven't got a new wheel. So if I had a new wheel, I would definitely make a video and get like a knife thing, 1,000-degree knife versus a Fanatec wheel. Not easy to replace. Yep. I have actually some news to bring you guys as well before I start this episode off. You may recall the teaser trailer that I released on New Year's Day. I hope everyone liked it. I know it's 10 seconds worth, but you know. But the livery is not a finalised livery. It's just literally just a quick livery that I asked the modder to do for me. So I will be changing the livery. I'm going to ask you guys actually for no, I don't actually, because we spent it on the graphics card captain. So we're back to like I don't know actually how much we're on, but basically, yeah. The liveries, I'm going to ask you guys to decide on the colour scheme for the main base of the car, which is the white one, but keeping the blue because obviously it is basically, you know, my logo, so I'm sticking with that. So I'm going to ask you guys in a future career mode video to decide on a main colour scheme that you want me to stick on the car for the whole of the season on there. So, well, yeah, without further ado, guys, we're going to start this off now. So bring back the donation bar. We'll see, Nick. But we're going to start this off now, guys. So sit back, enjoy. When I'm working, perhaps I might donate to the cause. You can do it, Captain. It's up to you. I'm not really forcing you. Yeah, as I said, Kimmy, it's basically a teaser. It's a work in progress. I'll actually ask the guy in the same day to get something out, so I'm going to be changing it. So, no, I'm not Aquarius, because the only issue I have is if I have like Lance Stroll, for example, and a Williams get a podium, it's going to look a bit weird. Use pink and blue. It's a good shout, actually. But we're going to kick this off now, guys. So sit back, enjoy, as we're nearly at 100 viewers already, which is quite insane. So let's begin this one, and we'll see how we get on. So here we go. Hello everybody and welcome back to the F1 2016 live career mode being streamed right now on YouTube for episode number 95 in season 3. We are here at Suzuka for the Japanese Grand Prix, and it is very pivotal, this race, that we do well. As you may remember last episode, guys, in Malaysia we pulled off a big win for our championship and close the gap even more to Max Verstappen. But before we go into all that, we're going to hear what Emma has to say first for our expectations for qualifying. And I will tell you, qualifying is going to be very interesting with what the weather has in store for us. But let's hear firstly what she has to say.
Hello, I just wanted to pass on the team's expectations for this race. Good luck.
So we've got to qualify 4th or higher, basically beat Carlos Sainz, our rival, and stay ahead of Max Verstappen, of course. So in the last episode, guys, I mentioned we did win the race, and for a second we were on course to lead the championship, but Max Verstappen pulled off a worldie of a race and strategy call, but we're going to go back to this in a minute. The gap is now down to 5 points, as he came second in the race, so I had to give him props for that, for his drive, and helps us in the constructors a bit more, as you will see. We've got to wrap up the championship maybe in the next episode, potentially. But we'll wait and see how that goes. But you can see the gaps behind Vettel, I think, and Carlos Sainz are now most likely out of the running for the championship, unfortunately. So it's basically between the two Red Bulls. So that'll be quite interesting and spicy going into the last few rounds of the season. Only one change here in the performance comparison. McLaren Honda have gone ahead of Ferrari and now the third fastest team, as they upgraded, I think, their drag and their downforce and engine upgrades, and they're only a little bit behind us. So it could be a bit potential here of being taken by McLaren by end of the season, but we'll wait and see. And Sauber, another team who have improved as well. They move up to the third slowest team now and jumped Manor in the process. So remember, guys, to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more F1 content of the career mode live stream series that will be continuing into season 4. And in a future episode, guys, I'll be asking you to vote on what colour scheme we're going to have for our livery for season 4 of our brand new team. If you've seen my teaser trailer that came out on New Year's Day, as it was a little one. A lot of you say you want me to change the colour scheme, and you will decide the future of this team and the brand of the team as well. So more of that will be in near the end of the season, but without further ado, I want you guys to vote right now where you think, or post in the chat, actually it'll be a bit better, to leave in the comments below where you think I'll qualify in this race. And if anyone gets bang on our qualifying expectation, which you guys vote basically, I will give a shout out at the end of the video as well. So without further ado, let's head to the track for qualifying for the Japanese Grand Prix. Let's go, boys, let's do it.
Welcome to the only figure of 8 track on the F1 calendar. We're here at Suzuka for qualifying today ahead of the Japanese Grand Prix. This is the kind of track that eats rear tyres for breakfast, or so I'm told by more experienced drivers than myself.
Lots of low-speed exits means the rears are in for a lot of punishment. It's all too easy to spin them up coming out of a corner too aggressively. It might look great for us as spectators, as we love to see a car driven beyond its limits, but it's not going to result in a great long-run pace.
Okay, you should be able to get into the next qualifying session easily, so try to get a hot lap in early so we can save the tyres.
Just being nice to Jeff there for the first time in quite a bit. Let him say his little thing, but we are here, guys, for qualifying. It is overcast at the minute, but there is rain expected in qualifying, so you never know what's going to happen on there. But the first thing we do in every qualifying stream that we do is the setup, and this one is a new setup that I made for the Red Bull around this track that I started off in time trial with. So it's 8/7 wings, then it's the standard transmission that I do for every single race track on the game, and then the setup, suspensions, geometry and suspension normal, brakes are the same, tyres just standard apart from the rear pressures dropping down 1 click, standard weight distribution, which I will say all the time, guys, in any setup that you have for any track, have it on 11 on the ballast all the way to the rear, and as always the fuel down to the cheeky 5 kilos if you're going to just basically skip through on there. So because Jeff is just basically telling me that the track's perfectly fine for us to go out there. Now this track is very demanding on tyres, so I'm going to try and qualify on the mediums in Q2, but we may not need to if the rain is coming down. So I'm just going to have a quick glance at the weather quickly, as I will show you when the rain's going to come. I think it's going to come, in Q2 on what it said to me in practice, so I want to see where it's going to come out where. As you can see, still 30 minutes. Oh, unless the game's trolling me as it did last night in the community race. When we had there you go, 45 minutes. So that's basically Q3 territory. We'll get some rain. Hopefully it comes before that and in Q2, so I don't have to do another qualifying that basically. So I can start on the soft tire. But our target today, guys, in terms of likes, as always for the qualifying streams, we're going to go for 50 likes to start off with and work our way up towards 75 is our main one for the quali streams. On obviously last night, if you did see the community race, I do apologise for what happened. My wheel, for some reason, the force feedback jiggered my wheel all the way to the right hand side, so I basically had to steer like 180 degrees just to the left just to keep in a straight line, but the force feedback was pushing it to the right and I didn't want to break my wheel completely, so I just turned off the wheel and had to retire from it, unfortunately, which was a shame. But it was good. It was a good fun while it lasted with the guys in the Skype chat, which you guys couldn't hear, unfortunately. But it was a lot of fun last night's community race, and we are planning to do another one in the near future down the line, so I'm looking forward to doing that. I will be doing my own community race with you guys if you're interested on the PC. It won't be a race with the subs edition, it will be like a proper race weekend with I won't be racing with it. Yeah, I might be racing in it, but I don't know, do not know yet. But we'll wait down the line. But if you guys want me to do a community race with just you guys, then just let me know in the comments below or tweet me. I'd really appreciate that as well. Race with the subs will be back on Saturday night. I'm looking forward to be doing that with you guys. Great series to do, and just have a little bit of fun and put this on the back burner of the career mode for a little bit and just have a night of relaxation and just having fun with you guys and talking to you about general stuff on there. So Sainz, currently the fastest man on the track at the minute on there, but I don't think we're going to be quickest at the minute. 0.8 of a second off, but for some reason the AI are OP in the first qualifying session for some reason, which we may have seen. But we're going to come up to the line. It's going to be a 1:34.9 and puts us exactly a second off the pace of the leader of Carlos Sainz, and Verstappen's ahead of us on medium tyres, which is quite worrying at the minute. But I know for a fact that he is on the balanced tyre wear strategy, the same as me. We did aggressive, which you guys saw in the last video, but you know, if you are not racing, I'm not racing. Oh, Marco. I don't know what happened last night between me and you. I think I just got glued. I got glued to your diffuser, and then all hell broke loose, which is a bit unfortunate, as you may have seen in my career mode videos on there. So, oh, guys, did you hear that? Did you hear that, guys? We've got rain in 10 minutes. But the main goal is to get through to Q2, and just waiting to see if anyone's going to pit my time here. I'm hoping not, because I may have to go out again, and this is quite worrying because I think we may have to go back out again here. We're 12th at the minute, we're 17th. Oh, he's 6 tenths off, so I think we should be fine. We should be fine to go through here. Yeah, we're fine. 12th place will do. We're fine. Jenson Button with the McLaren new upgrades, the fastest on track, which is good to see. On there, Verstappen in 7th, which isn't too bad. Yeah, it was unfortunate, Marco, that we had to glue. But I had a very good run out of that corner and just I was like, yes, here we go. And no, it didn't. But yeah, Marco got loose and then I just got glued to his car and then boop. But anyway, we're through to Q1, guys, which is definitely the big news of the race. So hopefully it's raining. It's not raining, and it is actually raining on the track. This is the same thing that happened to me in Singapore, if you remember. It's raining at the minute, but I don't know if it's just too wet to set a time because it is going quickly. So this is going to be a tough decision. Do I do Singapore or I don't know what to do. So I don't know what to do right now because we've got Massa, and I need to be careful here because I got done by FOM for some reason, streaming the spectator cam for some reason. But I didn't understand. We decided in the end to. Actually, what's the gap? 8 seconds. See, I just don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do here. If it's worth going out now or. Because Science is out on softs, but. I don't know. Everyone's going on in dry tyres at the minute. Do a Gutierrez. Do mediums. I could do mediums. I just don't think it's the right time, if I'm honest. Ben was fuming when they... I don't know. I don't know why they reset the lobby, if I'm honest. I don't know. I was more than happy to continue, if I'm honest. If I'm honest. I would have been more than happy to continue with that session, but it's not my decision. But we'll see how these go on. But the track is really wet. I can tell you that right now. Here comes a few people to come across the line. Massa 138. Let's just see what we can do here. The high downforce should be able to help us here, but we'll wait and see. It's light rain at the minute. Oh my lord, back end still out there. But as you can see, look at the pace. Look at the drop of pace. I think we may have to go on inters, you know. There's only 8 people that have set a time, actually. I think it may be best to jump on the inters, you know. But like Singapore did, it likes to troll us this weather. We'll look at the pace now, as that is the symbol, the sign that it is intermediate weather. And surprisingly, I'm still in 10th place, so I can go through. So I'm going to tactically pit because I don't think anyone is out there behind me on a quick lap. Actually, we're down to 11th now, but I'm going to box this lap and just switch to the inters because it's just not worth it. We might as well jump on the inters and see if we can go quicker than someone who's set their time on the soft tyre or medium tyre. Yep, the wheel blew up. You just had a lag spike. Oh dear. All looks good on my end, even though I don't know what's going on. But let's jump on the inters. I think it's inters territory now. Look at that, 1.82 seconds quicker we could go. Let's look at the times quickly and see what we've got to face. Okay, if we can get somewhere in the 140s, that would be quite a nice time, but let's go back on track again. And it will mean if we get into the top 10, we can have any tyre choice, which will be fantastic for us because I want to start on the hards for the race. So here we go. Okay, that was a very poor line there. Our first warning from the stewards. Well, this is a very, very bad line, so I'm just going to go right around here. This is going to be very, very interesting now. Drop it to standard for the lap, so we can get through. We won't get 140s on inters. I know we won't get it. So if we can get 140s, then I think that's where we need to be. Just gotta play it absolutely carefully right now. and just pray we get in. We're 14th fastest, so we're not last in the top 16, which is quite a surprise, but someone behind me must have not set a time. So we're 4 seconds down. So Massa absolutely called it right when he came out the pits. So we've got 5 minutes to go of the session. Go up to Rich Mix on the straights to see if we can get any time back. So we go into Spoon. Being a little bit wide. We correct it. Careful on throttle on exit. Now towards 130R, which normally is flat, but we'll have a look. 8.5 seconds down. Maybe we can crawl back some time in the final sector here. Let's see where we're going to qualify. We're going to come across the line. It is 10th fastest over Daniel Kvyat. So we're just in at the minute. But we'll just have to hopefully get back out on track and get another time on. Do we have time? That is the question. No, we don't. So we've got to hope and pray that someone doesn't go faster than me, but I've got a suspicion someone will go faster than me, and I think we'll be knocked out here. And Jeff out racing.
Best lap so far is a 1:46.0.
But we are just in at the minute. Just into Q3, but if we're just out, then obviously I am the first man actually to go who have a fresh batch of tyres. So anyone in the top 10 will have a very good advantage going to the race. Raikkonen's obviously going to start on the medium tyre, which I did not realise. Where were those 2 seconds we were promised? Oh, it's going to be down to Jenson Button. He's going to be the one we've got to keep an eye on. But he's not out yet. He's not on track. Kvyat's out on track. So he's definitely one to watch out for. I think Kvyat's going to beat us here, if I'm completely honest. He could be the one to knock us out. There he is. I think he's on a flying lap. So we'll wait and see. Here he comes then. Down 130R. I think he's just about to start a flying lap, I believe, because he's not set. There's nothing on the sector times. He's 5th fastest actually. Oh no, he's not. I'm thinking he's 5th, but he's actually 11th in the session. He's going very slowly as Kvyat. He's going to come across the line. Will this be the first of his flying laps, or is it going to be that time? No, it's not. Here we go. Brace yourself, chaps. He's on a lap right now. Jenson Button is not out. Palmer's out. Grosjean's out. Magnussen, Bottas all on track right now. And we got through. We got through just about. Kvyat did improve, but he was only half a second actually, so well done. Joe, thanks for subscribing, mate. Appreciate it. I did not know how they got me banned. He got the video taken down for that qualifying session. It still questions me. So luckily for us, we are into Q3 on Inters, which means we can start on any tyre we want, along with 11th downwards. But Button's the big surprise, and Bottas the big surprise in Q2. But we get through just on our skin of our teeth. So that was lucky there. So we're going to start the race on Inters. It is still Inters territory, so this is going to be quite interesting for a final qualifying session.
Intermediate tyres are your best bet in the current conditions.
But we're going to go straight out. By the way, guys, the race stream's going to start at 4 o'clock, or just before 4, not quarter to 4, as I do need to pop out after this Q3 lap. So I'm going to delay the stream by a quarter of an hour. If that's okay with you guys, but I do need to pop out for a bit. But next week, guys, I'm not going to be streaming on Saturday or Friday because I'll be away at a press event in Birmingham for the Autosport International show. So I'm going to be there, potentially interviewing with a few people. One of them, the biggest one, most likely is going to be Claire Williams from the Williams F1 team, which would be quite amazing to have. But we'll have some other interviews maybe down the line. But I'll keep you guys updated with that. But it's a big thing for me, this. And if anyone is going to that, it would be great to see if anyone is, because I could do some meetups with you guys while I'm there, whilst I'm working on press. So we're purple in the first sector, so that's a good start to the lap. So we'll see if we are the master of the wet tyres. So we'll see how we go. Massa, the fastest man, on a 49. And Alonso goes fastest on a 46, so a very quick time there from Fernando in that McLaren, which has had a lot of massive upgrades for this race on their home track. So they are looking for a pole here. The first pole, I think, for McLaren this season, as we run a little bit wide, which will hinder us a little bit. Down we go towards 130R. We go, so we'll see what this time is, and we're 1.1 seconds up, so it's a bit annoying. The AI aren't that great in the wet. I know a lot of you have mentioned that, and I agree that the pace of the AI isn't strong even on Ultimate, which is very bizarre, I've got to say. Oh my lord, nearly lost the back end there. We're going to come across the line. It's going to be a 1:45.6, which puts us provisionally on pole position for the Japanese Grand Prix. Good time that from us, and hopefully that should be enough. Hopefully, unless we will have to go back out again. Which F1 tracks are where AI are so OP? In the race, it has to be Azerbaijan, with a shadow of a doubt. I can definitely say that. Nearly 150 people watching this is insane, so thank you very much, guys, for your support on this video. Ryan for F1 2017 beta tester. If you want to do that, then feel free to spam that to mods on there. But the track is going to evolve as it is drying up. As you can see, the rain has stopped, so we could see some surprises coming up here. I can definitely see some potentially people on the dry tyres if it continues to dry up as quickly as possible. So I've got to keep an eye on people if they go back out again. So we're just going to keep an eye on the weather forecast here. But I will be heading back out again. Alonso's back out on Inters, so I think everyone is going to be fine. But Verstappen's got the fastest last sector, and we have the fastest middle sector and the fastest first sector. But mainly, where are they losing the time? It's the first sector really where they're losing the time. Like Spike. Like Spike in 3, 2, 1, boom. Be quite nice. Yeah, we're gonna go out. Oh, okay. Okay. It's telling me soft tyres. Oh wait, I've just clicked on the wrong button. Oh my lord, we may have not got pole. But this is going to be interesting. We're still fastest. I don't think anyone's going to have time. Set a time. Let's have a look. Oh, we're third. Bollocks. Okay. The game has trolled me, thinking like that, but that is a big flop for me, I've got to say. Wow, look at that. The track must have dried up so quickly there.
We're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
I can't believe I just did that. The game changed it. I was like, oh, it's Inters, because Alonso's out there, so I'll go on Inters. And then I forgot that when you jump to the track, it skips about a minute and like 2 minutes, so that's annoying. Guys, I give you permission to literally spam me with bottles right now. I literally do that. Literally spam me right now with bottles, guys. Come on. Where's the bottles? That's it, guys. There we go. That's the bottles that we want to see. So Sainz gets pole. Verstappen's in second, annoyingly. Me in third, the fastest of the Inters. So we're quick in the wet. So if it rains, we are quite good. But the track literally just evolved in the space of 2 minutes. It's ridiculous. But yeah, we start third, which it's not doom and gloom, to be fair. And remember, guys, we are going to be on the fastest. We're going to be on a slow tyre to start off with, so we will be attempting a one-stop here on a brand new set of the Ryan B83. But yeah, we're going to be starting on the hard tyres, guys, for the race, as we qualified in Q2 on the set of Inters, and we lost the battle to Sainz, which I'm not bothered about. And there as well. But I'm going to wrap it up there, guys, for the qualifying stream. I will be back at 4 o'clock for the race, so I'll be back in about 20 minutes or so. I just need to pop out to the shops, so I won't be too long, guys. But please make sure, if you like the bottle from me there, then slap a like on it right now, and subscribe if you want to see some more bottling from me in the race coming up in 20 minutes time. So until then, guys, have a great evening, afternoon if you can't make the race. If you can, I'll see you in 20 minutes, guys, for that one. So I will see you guys very shortly in 20 minutes time for the race. Until then, have a great afternoon, guys, if you can, and I'll see you for the race in 20 minutes. But if you watch this back, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Hashtag Ryan bottled it.